Unboxing. Ready? Go. And I was going for the record, but I guess I'm not going to actually hit it. What the fuck? HIDIZS. HIDIZS. So the company that makes a little portable player that I liked, but it was a little plasticky. They sent me something. Did I buy it? Or did they send it to me? They might have sent it to me. All right, so ready? You ready? Ready? Boom. Oh, what is that? I'm thinking this is officially the smallest amp DAC that I've ever... Like, this is it. This is an amp DAC combo. There's 3.5mm. There's a little wire. And there's a high-res audio sticker. And that's it. That is the smallest. Like, it doesn't even exist. Like, if they would have plopped this together, that would have been, like, even smaller. And it comes with an adapter in case you want to use this on your PC. So, I mean, they're just, like, taking it to another level. That's another level of mini. Micro. Nano. What are all those? Give me some more in the description. I know you people are science nerds. Oh, good. Protect my shiny plastic, which I could never touch with human hands. Keep that together. Put that in there. I don't know what that costs. I don't remember. I don't think it's cheap. Anyway, this is more important for our day-to-day. You and I. You and my community. You being my community. If you've been watching my live streams on Twitch, you've noticed that every, like, I don't know, hour, 45 minutes, my video will just freeze. And I have to go into OBS and deactivate and reactivate the Razer Ripsaw. Because right now, my HDMI sender, my portable HDMI sender that I take around that gets really hot and bang around, is fine. But the Razer Ripsaw is like, oh no, I have a comfortable life on this desk. I'm going to freak out. So I'm going to replace the Razer Ripsaw for streaming duties. And what am I going to replace it with? Well, I could have gone with the Eladio. It's just USB, HDMI. Maybe there's an auxiliary in, and that would have been fine. But Zeos doesn't want to be fine. Zeos always has to think for the future and ahead, in 10 months, 10, 12 months ahead. So someone linked him the Epiphany, I get it, Epiphany. The Epiphany video, Webcaster X2. And there's all sorts of things. And we're going to open this up. And this was more expensive. This was like 300 bucks. But if I can cut through the tape, it should take Zeos places. What is that? Oh, it's just foam. So here be Webcaster X2. Plastic covers on that. Fuck it, we're doing it live. I don't feel like enough holding back on life. Let's just do it all. Metal box instead of plastic, which is nice. All metal, actually. Vents, power. That's the important bit. 5-volt DC. That's also the important bit. Optical. What is that? I didn't even know it had that. HDMI out. Optical. 2 USBs. Your LAN port. Whoa. HDMI in and out. And there's another USB. So we got 3 USBs, a micro SD recovery, and an AV thing. Now the reason I bought this and not the Eladio is because it comes with this. This motherfucker, or should I say motherfuckers, because that's who's watching it. You motherfuckers are watching this? Cool. This can be powered on USB power and is wireless. So which means if I'm in a and it's HDMI and it streams from this. So I literally configure this on an app on my phone. I'm imagining that's how this goes down because I don't do research when I'm really tired and buy things. And it's going to be like, hey, I want to go live. Plug my GoPro on my head into the HDMI in because I have that wire. This is in my backpack or fuck, it could be in my pocket. I connected either to a public Wi-Fi that's in the area I am at. I've connected to my phone's Wi-Fi hotspot if I have good enough signal. Connected to my GoPro on my head like I have currently right now. And I am live streaming out there. Because currently I'm locked into this apartment. I need the whole computer and it's doing OBS. And I don't know how OBS like setups and stuff work. Like I don't think it's running OBS, but I'll be able to set up hopefully things like Streamlabs. Again, no research involved, but this. So it comes with a European adapter on it. Fan-fucking-tastic. Let's undo. I'm not in Europe. I'm in this one. There we go. Murica. So I got E-Rope, I got 220, and I got weird fucking... I don't even know where these places are. I should figure it out. It comes with... What do we got? So we got the power plug. Let's see how many amps this is. It should be low. Oof. 5 volt, 3 amps. 3 amps. Dude, you know what? I don't know of any battery packs that run 3 amps. Hopefully that's just an overpower, because it's going to only get 2 from like 90% of like anything I've ever thought of. Move, 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 move. We've got a network cable. Nice and short. That's fine. I probably won't even open that. And a short HDMI cable, which is nice because all my HDMI cables are long. And that would be... Oh, and you could... So the HDMI out, I could legitimately get... According to what it says, and I don't know why the app wouldn't do this. This should have an app. I mean, for fuck's sake, it should be Bluetooth to a phone and have an app. But according to the computer, it's like, oh, you put the HDMI out to a monitor and you could see comments live on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook and all those other things it'll work with. So I'd rather not be carrying around a monitor. I'd rather just be able to take out my phone, see chat while I'm out there. But I mean, I guess I could just do that with Twitch app, right? But I'm imagining I need to be able to also switch if I got to take a leak or something, you know, terrifying is about to happen. I don't want to, well, why would I not want to stream that? So yeah, I got to register this thing. By the way, I want to warn you, if you're thinking about buying this, I don't know how it happened, but like every email I use got signed up to a newsletter from this fucking company. So if I hope it works great, but I had to unsubscribe 3 times to Epiphan Videos fucking thing. And it's just like, please stop. Big vents in the bottom, by the way. Big vent in the bottom. Vents only on one side. I hope this thing doesn't get super hot. Look, it should be amazing. And it should work on my desk. And it should do 1080, 60, or 4K. I hope it does 4K. See, that's another thing. I really should be paying attention when I'm buying things. So that should be replacing the Razer Ripsaw. And the Razer Ripsaw, which still works, except for that like flaw, and it isn't all the time, so it's not consistent, will be going in the yard sale as soon as this is up and running and I understand it. So I need this, this, this. I don't need these caps for the HDMI. Actually, I don't even need this HDMI. I should be good. Should be. We'll see how good I am later. Okay, so that's basically what's going on in my life. Well, there's way more going on in my life. Let's see what it says here. Hold on. Update the firmware. That makes sense. So you plug this in, plug in power and Ethernet cables. Connect to a display, the HDMI port, mouse to a USB port. So you actually hook the mouse up to it. Press the multifunction power button once to turn it on. So this thing acts as its own little computer. So I'm going to have to get a mouse, hook it up to it, get a monitor, hook it up to it. So that means I got to use that. I have that extra monitor there. Maybe I'll do that while I'm on live stream. Maybe I'll configure this on this Sunday's live stream. And then I'll set up the Genelex on this Sunday's live stream, which is tomorrow. Check for an update. I'm sure there'll be an update. Yeah, the HDMI in on portable, because I was like, oh, I'll mount my phone to my head and I could go out in real world, which would make everything all in one and just be phone on my head. But if you got access to Wi-Fi and you don't want to carry a fucking phone, it doesn't have wide enough angle, I want to do some HDMI tweaks, it's got to be. It's what it's got to be. Okay. Okay. And then once you could set it up. So now that I know that I'm hooking up a monitor and a mouse to this thing, I'm imagining a keyboard also. How else am I going to put like my other things into it? There really needs to be an app. I hope to Christ there's an app. Please be an app. I just want there to be an app. Apps are just like, hey, what's your this? Go. We'll find out later on next time.